Hi, this is Emily Islanian with TV Insider, and I'm sitting here with the cast of Outlander.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you guys for coming out. I'm so glad to see you here. Season 5 is coming up soon, finally, in February. I can't wait. But I want to talk a little bit about a few things that happened at the end of Season 4. One huge thing. Jaime has been ordered to hunt down and kill his godfather, Murtaugh. How is he dealing with that news when we pick up? How is everyone doing with it?
Yes. No, he has. He's at the end of Season 4, we see him being ordered by the governor to go after his godfather. And I think this really sort of pitches Jaime and Murtaugh to do two separate camps. And, Jaime's a man of honor and a man of his word. And to be on the side of the British for him is certainly going to be an interesting moral dilemma. And, yeah, he's going to find himself between sort of a rock and a hard place.
Duncan, how do you feel how does Murtaugh feel about this? Does he know right away? Does Jaime tell him?
Well, no, he doesn't, because he's scarpered out the back door and is hiding in the basement somewhere. So,
right.
But it soon becomes very apparent in the next season that, he does know. So I can't really say anything more than that, because it would be the spoiler of the century. But, he understands. He understands that Jaime's a patriarch of his own now, and that he has to take care of a whole community, that he's got responsibilities of his own, and that he's come to an accommodation with that and an understanding.
And this is all part of a larger battle to come, I presume, that we'll be seeing soon, that Jaime and Claire may not be on the side that they want to be on.
Yeah, I think they obviously know from history, what's coming, and they know which is the winning side, and they're obviously on the wrong side. But Jaime's doing it obviously for land. He's doing it for his family. He's doing it for his tenants. But yeah, it certainly puts him on the wrong side.
And speaking of the wrong side, David, John is definitely on the wrong side of those things. How is he going to be dealing with this moving forward?
It's the wrong side. I'm always on the right side. No, I think he's actually stuck in the middle. He's got his allegiances with the Frasers, and he's got his allegiances with the Crown, so he's kind of torn about that whole thing. Okay. How does he deal with it? Well, you have to wait and see. Sorry, that's a really cheesy thing to say.
It's okay. It's good. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the two new grandparents here, which is, I can't even look at you and call you grandparents because that's just hilarious. But are we going to see more family scenes with Brianna and Roger and the whole gang together and the baby?
Yeah, definitely. I think, we sort of spent so much time establishing Fraser's Ridge last season, and now we get to see the family really settled in, and the community is growing. But it's so nice for Claire and Jaime to have Brianna and Roger there and Jemmy, and be able to just enjoy being grandparents. I mean, it raises a lot of issues for them. Obviously, for Claire, she's very concerned with protecting her family, and that kind of brings in some cool medical stuff for me this season. But I think they enjoy being grandparents, don't they?
I think they do, yeah. And Jaime's obviously always wanted. They both always wanted to have their home and their foam party, and their last night, and their extended family. And I think this season is about family, and it's about this whole family being torn apart. Segue to Jocasta.
Yes. So Maria, there is a fugitive hiding in her house.
Yeah.
And she is in love with him.
I'm mad about him. Yeah. We were just talking about, I thought it was so interesting, the Murtaugh and Jocasta story, and I'm just really proud of the show that they went for it, and because obviously it's a new storyline, it wasn't part of the books, and that they wanted to show to an older couple who were, passionate about each other, in love, making love, flirting, fighting. We don't see very much of that on television. I thought it was brilliant that they went for it. And for Jocasta, I think to find Murtaugh, I kind of decided that I think she always had a bit of an eye for him, but didn't interfere because he was in love with her sister when they were younger. So now she's got a chance.
And is that chance still relatively hopeful, even though he's a wanted man?
Well, I never was one to be put off by the breaking of rules. That's all I could say, I think.
We also lost a character, kind of lost a character this past season. Young Ian has been left behind. How will that loss affect Jaime and Claire moving forward?
It was tough for Jamie to say goodbye to young Ian. You know, he's family, but also I think he's almost at times I think Jamie sees him as a junior Jamie, and yeah, it'll be interesting if we do ever see him again. You know, who he's become and if he's become a man.
I think he will. I don't know.
I feel hopeful.
He looked really happy there.
He looked pretty happy. Yeah.
I learned that in season 4, you learned how to gut a fish.
I did.
Can you tell me a little bit about that experience? Because
I wouldn't say that I learned. I gutted fish before.
Okay.
This was a much bigger one than ones I'd ever gutted before, but.
What's like the craziest thing that you guys have had to like pick up on this show, just because you're living in the 1700s?
I don't know. I mean, that day was pretty crazy because it was beautiful. It was like this massive seawater. It was a trout. It was a river trout.
The waterland.
But it had loads of roe. But it was like -8 degrees that day, and every time we would do the scene, by the time the scene was finished, my hand would be frozen. I just had frozen fish guts on my hand. But so these are the fun things we get to do on Outlander.
I made a knife.
You made a knife? You actually made one?
Yeah, they brought in a blacksmith and all the authentic 18th century blacksmith equipment, and I made perhaps the most dodgy-looking knife. It kind of looks like a bit of charcoal, but I'm very proud of it.
Did you keep it? You got to keep it?
I got to keep it. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it's in my armory at home.
Learn to hold a microphone. Yeah.
There is another addition to the cast. Adzo. Am I saying that right?
Adzo.
Adorable. So adorable. Can you tell me anything about how it's like working with this adorable cat?
Well, cats are untrainable and basically do what they want. So it's great fun. Yeah, we haven't had too many scenes with him yet. Oh, we have. Have we? Yeah, sort of. He just sort of does his own thing. It's very cute. And we all get distracted. But
Can I tell a secret? There's actually 6 Adzos. We've had 6.
Really?
The first we had 2 that they obviously have to double a cat, and then they grew up too quickly.
Oh no!
So we had to go find another pair, and but every time they bring on these new kittens, they're just so cute, and like all the work stops for a few minutes while we try and prize Katrina away from them.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Outlander premieres in
Thanks,
February 2020, February 16th.
Thank you.
On Stars.
Thank you.
thank you.